Whoo, Lord, y'all, Jesus. It's been a week, a hell of a week for me. I have been moving. I am tired. I moved from Alabama to Georgia and I am tired. Got one more load to go and then I will be done. But on with the mess. Okay, so I have been keeping my eyes and ears in these YouTube streets, and of course, my favorite topic, my favorite subject, Miss Melody Cherie and Mr. Martel Hotel Host. So, there has been a couple of things going on with them, and I haven't been making any videos, which I should have been. However, this one incident, this one subject keeps popping up on my feed, and it's the fact that Martel did not show up to his court date for his custody case that he initiated. And the only thing I could think of is, this man is crazy. Like, this man has really lost his mind. So I hate the word narcissist, right? It's like overused to me. People just hear words and then they just run with it. Like when that whole toxic word came out, everybody was toxic. Their relationship was toxic. They love toxicity, all this nonsense. And now every time anybody is doing anything out of the ordinary, now they're narcissists. When in reality, they're just a-holes, right? So to me, Martel is just an a-hole. He's a spoiled brat. He's an overgrown child. And he has fits like a child, like children when they can't have their way. Now, I feel like Martel was trying to bully Mel into taking him back. He tried the whole, let me isolate her. Let me turn everybody against her. Let me trash her name. And that didn't work. Then for a brief moment, he tried the, being with Arian thing. Let's go out onto the old school R&B concert. Let me allow Arian to speak on me as if we're together thing. Try to make Melody jealous. That didn't work. Then he tried the whole charade thing. Let me date. Let me get out here with somebody else to see if that'll make her more jealous if it seems like I'm selling out with someone. That didn't work. And then, or maybe the child custody case came before charade. Either way it goes, to me it seems like he was trying these different tactics, right, to bully Mel into breaking, trying to turn the world against her, turning the cast against her, trying to make her feel like an outcast. And he wanted her to come crawling back to him. He wanted for her to fail. However, this man knows this woman better than us, just like she knows him better than we do. So he knew her potential. He knew what she was capable of. And he did not want for her to find the courage in herself to be her best self, right? And she did that. She did not break. She did not fold. She did not give in to what he wanted for her to do. And this custody case was a way of him gaining control of her, right, through her kids, because he couldn't get control of her any other way. So he felt like he could probably, in my opinion, weigh her down with stress and court dates and try to embarrass her as a mother. Since trying to embarrass her as a woman didn't work, he wanted to utilize the kids to get to her. So now that they're in this full-blown custody case, and it's not cheap, he expressed that to his mom on the last episode, or maybe it was the first episode. Like, I have to start taking notes instead of just rambling on from the top of my dome. But that's the best way that I get everything out. Like, I just let it flow. But I'm just gonna start taking notes to be a little more professional. But it just seemed like he tried everything that he could try, and he neglected to invest in himself. He was trying so hard to bring this woman down. He wasn't promoting his Inez wine. What happened to the children's book? I haven't heard anything about that children's book since he tried to get everybody to turn against Mel by saying she wouldn't allow them to come to his book signing on her week. No, baby. You should have scheduled that during your own week. Like, he's been trying to do so much to bring this woman down that he hasn't even been investing in himself. Book gone. Wine gone. The real estate gone. The only thing that this man has right now is Love and Marriage Huntsville. And because he hasn't been focusing on his own business, I really feel like he's run out of money for this custody case to pay his lawyers, his attorneys, to show up to court, to get a new pair of shoes, to come in presentable. While he's trying to take her down, it seems to me that he's just brung himself down even more. Like, he's done so much damage to himself trying to hurt her that he can't even show up to court. But usually that's how it goes. When you try your best to hurt someone and to bring someone down and to dig a ditch for someone, you always seem to be the person that's hurt in the end, like hurt the most, hurt the worst. You always seem to be the person that has to suffer and struggle the most pain when you try to do harm to someone else, especially someone who's been very beneficial to you, who's been there for you in your toughest of times. You cannot do people that way. You cannot betray people that way. You cannot try to set people up that way. And people like Martel do not learn these lessons until it's the only thing that they have is the lesson that they have learned, that they should have learned. And by that time when they get it, it's too late. This man is done for mentally. He has nothing else mentally to lose. And at this point, it gets scary for me. Because when people have nowhere to turn, and when their pride is so big as Martel's, anything can happen. And when he's sitting back watching his ex-wife thrive, flourish, being loved more than she's being hated, the very people he tried to use to turn against her and to tear her down, she's overstepping all of them. She's outdoing everybody, him included. Like, that's hard to watch. The life that you could have had, the positions you could have been in, and now you're failing. You failed with everything else, and now you're failing with your kids. You're doing your kids a disservice by trying to take them from their mom. And by trying to take them from their mom, you don't have time to focus on nothing else. So now you are really down deep in the gutter. Whew, baby. It's a hard lesson to learn, but honey, it's a valuable one. And I just hope and pray that Martel takes this time to sit down and evaluate himself, evaluate his life, his decisions, his actions, and try to move better. And if Miss Marlene was half the woman that she should have been, yes, I'm coming for his mama. If she was half the woman that she should have been sitting her son down, talking to him, not as a mother, but as a woman. As a woman, this isn't what you do to women. You have children, you have daughters, more daughters than you have sons. This isn't what you want your daughters to grow up and go through. But now she coddled him and she baby him and won't take him out to tea. The Lord have mercy, bless these people. Whew. But I have to get ready to go to work and I have to finish setting all this stuff up. So I'm going to go ahead and get my notepad out and get my pen and get to writing and taking notes. And I'm going to watch a few more episodes and I'm going to watch a few more videos and I will be back. Bye.